What's going on, everybody? Realtor on the road here. Hey, check out the new inside setup, huh? I mean, can't be on the road all the time. Ever since my Thanksgiving video, I'm getting the impression from a lot of you that you think that I hate Christmas. That could not be further from the truth. I love Christmas. I just love Thanksgiving a little bit more. And you know what my favorite part about Christmas is? Christmas movies. So instead of doing just a typical top 5 like I've come to do the last few months around holiday time, we're going to do something a little bit different. Over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be counting down my top 20 all-time favorite Christmas movies. Now, a couple rules about this list. 1, this is my list. These are my favorites, not Rotten Tomatoes, not anybody else's list. They're my favorites that I like to watch at Christmas time, either by myself or with my family. 2, no sequels. Do you have any idea how many Christmas sequels there are? I mean, A Christmas Story has a sequel. Did you know that? Google it. It's the truth. Sound good? All right, well, let's get started. Now, with any of my top lists, I love to include honorable mentions, a Christmas movie that's not really a Christmas movie. But this week's entry, Trading Places. Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy in his absolute comedic prime. This movie is hysterical, and I bet a lot of you had no idea that it even happened during Christmas time.
May I suggest using a nightstick, officer?
Do yourselves a favor and watch this movie soon and enjoy it like you've never seen it before. This movie was so funny and so important to Eddie Murphy that he actually carried the characters in it through as Easter eggs throughout the course of his career. It's that good of a comedy. Number 20. Don't hate me. It's a Wonderful Life. I know. I get it, guys. I do. Trust me. I had to do some research for this list, and It's a Wonderful Life is like the #1 Christmas movie on every list, okay? But it's really intense. It's kind of depressing, and honestly, it's just not as watch it any time that you want to throughout Christmas for me. You know, it's a great movie. Jimmy Stewart is brilliant. Donna Reed is so beautiful, and it's absolutely one of the top 20 greatest Christmas movies. It's just not higher than 20 for me. Number 19, Polar Express. Speaking of Polar Express, this one is kind of polarizing. People either love this movie or hate this movie, because people who love the book either really like this movie or really hate this movie thing. But I mean, it's a beloved children's book. They turned it into a truly beautiful CGI movie, and it's still Tom Hanks doing multiple Tom Hanks things as multiple characters. How can you not love Tom Hanks?
No, sir. But sometimes seeing is believing.
Number 18, kind of the anti-Christmas movie on this list, Bad Santa. Now, don't hate me for it. It's on this list because it is just so different. It stands on its own. It's nothing you've ever seen in a Christmas movie. Billy Bob Thornton is gross, but hilarious.
You are really Santa, right?
No, I'm an accountant.
Trust me, this one's not family friendly. If you haven't seen it, do not watch it with your children. Just sit back and just suspend your disbelief for a while. And they actually put a nice little bow on it in the end. Number 17. This one's kind of a newer one on the list, and my kids actually introduced me to it. The Christmas Chronicles. It's the story of siblings who make a plan to capture Santa during Christmas time. The thing I love most about this movie is Kurt Russell. Be good. I mean, Kurt Russell is a certified badass, and he makes a badass Santa Claus. He might be my favorite Santa Claus. Telling you, you're going to love The Christmas Chronicles. And rounding out this week's 5 at number 16, Fred Claus. Stay with me for a second. I know, it's Vince Vaughn. But listen, this movie came out in like the 2006, 2007, like prime Vince Vaughn Wedding Crashers Vince Vaughn, okay? The story of the brother of Santa Claus, Fred Claus, the brother of Santa Claus, gets arrested or in trouble with the law. Santa Claus has to bail him out of jail. He then takes him to the North Pole to work off his debt making toys. And then you bring in Kevin Spacey, who like is trying to end Christmas. He's like an inspector for like efficiency for the North Pole. Paul Giamatti makes another fantastic Santa Claus.
No, yeah, welcome.
I'm telling you, this movie, it gets a bad rap. It's a lot better than people make it out to be. The snowball fight between Fred Claus and Santa Claus alone is worth the price of admission. Fred Claus, give it a shot. Well, that's our first 20 through 16. Tune in next week for 15 down to 10. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.